Today, the U.S. resuming its nuclear talks with Iran as the president leaves tomorrow for the Mideast, the first international trip of his second term, with stops planned in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and UAE.
Joining us now with what we can expect, White House Deputy Chief of Staff James Blair. James, thanks for being with us. Okay, so take us into it. What can we expect from these talks?
Good morning. Yes. Well, hopefully what we can expect is progress. You probably saw earlier this week Special Envoy Witkoff outlined some of what he hopes will come out of this next round. First and foremost, it's important to recognize that President Trump has made a clear line that there will be no ability for Iran to gain a nuclear weapon. They cannot have a nuclear weapon, and we won't accept anything less than disarmament as it relates to weaponized uses of enrichment or enrichment facilities. If they want to have a civilian nuclear program, that's something that Ambassador Witkoff has discussed as an option. But again, what we hope to come out of here with is really just next steps. Each level of talks has been more detailed, and hopefully this weekend will continue that progress.
So, when you look at the difference between, it's kind of a shocking difference between the previous administration and this administration, especially in terms of how they treat our allies and our adversaries overseas. How would you describe that difference?
Well, President Trump is just leading, and he's putting America first. That's the primary difference between him and his predecessor, obviously. Again, going back to Iran, a great example of that. The first thing, our first goal here is to solve things diplomatically. You may have seen America lead over the weekend with the Pakistan-India situation. The United States was able to broker a ceasefire and avoid escalating hostilities in that region, which is very important. And then looking to the trade deals that the president is leading on. Just this past week, we announced a massive trade deal with the UK, opening up billions of dollars of market access for our agricultural products particularly, and many other products, and entering into a better, more fair trade relationship with one of our oldest allies, the UK. So it's really about leadership. It's really about having an active president where there is no detail too small for him to be involved in as it pertains to advancing American interests. And that's the main difference, and I think it's showing results so far.
Yeah, I actually really appreciate the emphasis on peace and not escalating things to the point where we could have a nuclear war, which is very serious stuff. What does success look like at the end of this trip?
This trip is really about just picking up where President Trump left off 8 years ago. The trip is about demonstrating what us and others in the Middle East have sort of collectively hoped will be a new, more modernized future for the Middle East that is built around cooperation, is built around economic partnership, which is, of course, an underpinning of a great security partnership. And it's really just demonstrating that America and the Middle East are here to lead both our country and that region into the world into a more stable and prosperous future for everybody that wants to have a seat at the table and live in a world where peace and prosperity are the most important goals.
James, I want to ask you about the president's big, beautiful tax bill. We're expecting some movement from Republicans this week. I got to tell you, it sounds still like there's a lot of division there. Do you feel confident that this is going to get done, say, by the 4th of July?
I feel very confident it's going to get done by the 4th of July. This week is obviously a big week in the House, as you mentioned. The House, a couple of serious House committees will mark up, particularly in the tax provisions and some of the major spending provisions. Look, the tax bill is in a really good place. There's a few details we need to iron out, but the big picture, which is renewal of the 2017 tax cuts and the addition of no tax on tips, no tax on overtime pay, no tax on Social Security, the things that President Trump campaigned on, those are pretty well agreed to. So there's just some details that need to be ironed out at the corners. These are things like the SALT cap relief and various lengths of time which the tax cuts will go for. On the cut side, it's really just a discussion about which programs we can reform to achieve the saving numbers we want to hit. There's more agreement than there is disagreement. And for the deadline, we have to hit the deadline. By the middle of July, we will start to be approaching the debt ceiling that Secretary Bessent talked about, and we've really just got to get it done. We have no choice, and I think we will get it done.
I'm glad to hear you say you have to meet the deadline. That's good news. James Blair, thanks for that. Good to see you today.
Good stuff. Thanks.
Thanks.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.